Okay, can anyone tell me? Can anyone please tell me how on earth Jersey Shore, as of now in the year 2018, is still somewhat relevant?
I know, right? I don't see any relevance in this piece of shit excuse for a television show.
We all know Jersey Shore when they popped up around what, 2009?
December 3rd, 2009 to be exact.
With their original show that lasted from 2009 to 2012 on MTV. And then after that, they had their little spin-off, the whole Snooki and Jay Wow. They ran for like 4 seasons and whatnot.
Although I never watched that show, it was most likely garbage, since it aired on MTV after the cancellation of Beavis and Butthead. Because anything on MTV after that show was cancelled has been pure crap.
You had that show, so you think after that, no more Jersey Shore. You know, Snooki, Pauly D, Mike the Situation, Jay Wow, you know, those guys, you wouldn't have to worry about hearing from them again. Then all of a sudden, they're back on MTV.
Seeing that fucking picture of that retarded MTV skink makes me want to take an RPG and shoot her down.
MTV, for whatever freaking reason, decided it would be a good idea to bring back Jersey Shore. Now, they have this new series called The Jersey Shore Family Vacation. And no, this is not season 7 of the original series. This is a brand new spanking Jersey Shore project, but it is not the continuation of the original series.
Still sucks either way.
There's not going to be a season 7 of Jersey Shore, thank goodness. But it doesn't help the fact that there is another Jersey Shore project. This new Jersey Shore project has been on since what, April 5th of this year?
April 5th, 2018 is now officially the worst day in television history.
Was MTV this desperate to bring back their once oh so popular, so-called not really a hit series? Were they this desperate that MTV thought it was best to just bring it back for the sake of reality TV? For the sake of it? Is that what they were doing? Were they really this desperate and so money hungry?
I guess MTV doesn't give a rat's ass about the viewers. Like every other network, it seems like it's all about the fucking money. Like they don't care if they don't show any music videos. Perhaps to them, if a show doesn't make money, it won't air on the network. But that's the most retarded fucking bullshit excuse for programming ever.
MTV, what is wrong with you? You didn't need to bring back Jersey Shore, okay? It had its little run with the original series and with the Snooki and Jay Wow spin-off crap.
MTV has no walls.
Okay, nobody needs no Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Because in this new project, the gang is back, and it's the same crap over and over again.
In other words, Family Vacation is not only retarded, but also redundant.
You got guys like Mike the Situation fighting with Pauly D and Ronnie due to what they heard, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. All this crap where Mike will probably tell so-and-so that's not true, and then it's a misunderstanding leading to a fight, and then you have the guys fighting each other, where it leads to JWoww crying. She hates that the guys are fighting, and she's tired of this drama and this the same old crap, and she just wants it to end. And
JWoww, get a fucking grip. It's your own damn fault for choosing to put yourself in that area of drama. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. In other words, if you can't handle the drama of Jersey Shore, then you don't fucking belong there.
She just wants peace, and she's tired of all the violence and whatnot. It's the same old crap. Not to mention, they constantly cuss so much that you hear the constant cursing beep noises over and over and over again, non-stop, that it just drives you crazy.
While the comedy of the drama and the constant beep noise may have worked with Operation Repo, it doesn't work with Jersey Shore. Sorry MTV, but you failed.
Okay? Do they have to cuss like sailors so freaking much that we have to hear the constant cursing beeping noise? No, it's too freaking much. Cut down the cursing, okay, at least.
Or better yet, have MTV make the decision to move the show over to HBO. That way everything would be completely uncensored. The show would still suck ass, but at least it would be a lot better without the frequent beep noise.
I mean, my goodness. This is what reality shows are nowadays. You got people fighting with each other, where it's drama after drama in every freaking episode. Jersey Shore is just like the other reality shows, like the Love and Hip Hop shows, Basketball Wives, where it's always drama. There's never no peace in every freaking episode.
And like I said, while it worked for Operation Repo, it doesn't work for any of the Jersey Shore reality shows.
And it seems like the people that watch these type of shows is like they like to see drama. They prefer to see people fighting with each other, throwing water on each other. They just care for the drama. And if there wasn't any drama at all, or a few drama in some episodes, where it was less drama and more peace, then they obviously wouldn't watch those shows anymore, where the ratings would go down and those shows would get canceled.
But I personally believe they deserve to be canceled.
And if that's the case, good. Let that happen. Stop watching the show so the ratings can go down and they can get canceled. People watching this crap, you're better than that. You deserve so much better. You deserve to watch better shows that are not about constant drama and gossip where it leads to people just bickering back and forth over and over again.
You know what? I don't want my MTV. I just want money for nothing and chicks for free.
I don't see how you can appeal and enjoy this crap on television. It's not healthy. Especially if there are some people in reality that's not doing reality shows where they actually do fight with people all the freaking time, 24/7.
So basically, most reality shows these days are like cancer.
Okay, if that's not healthy enough, what makes you think that you'll even enjoy it when watching a reality show? When you see this on TV, this should be a sign that, hey, this is too much. I gotta watch something else.
That's right. So the best thing to do is to just change the channel.
Cause all this drama, they making me uncomfortable. People who watch this, you guys deserve better. There are more important things to watch than shows like Jersey Shore and all this love and hip hop crap.
And you know what, D'Angelo, I'd rather watch a boring CNN program than subject myself under the bowels of reality TV.
Enough is enough. So that's all I have to say about this Jersey Shore family vacation rant. It's the same old Jersey Shore crap, the same old crap we see when it comes to reality shows nowadays. And I hope this show doesn't last long and it doesn't come back for another season.
God, I hope not either.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been renewed for a second season.
No! No, no, no! 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 No!
Well, that's just great. Well, you know what? I hope and pray that it doesn't run for another 2 or 3 seasons. Because I had enough of this crap, and you people who watch this show should really think about watching better shows that's not drama.
Drama kills.
Constantly fighting over and over again, especially 24/7, where it's the same thing over and over again, it's not cool and it's not healthy. People who enjoy this crap, I'm sorry, but you must be sick out of your freaking mind to enjoy it.
Because it's not Operation Repo.
That's all I have to say. Tell me your thoughts on this Jersey Shore family vacation crap. And are you tired of the Jersey Shore nonsense? Later. And have a wonderful 4th of July. Hopefully drama-free and no fighting.
Thankfully, my 4th of July was drama-free. I'm here to talk about the real reason behind why my creator programs me with the use of Speakonia instead of his actual voice. Well, to put it simple, David Risson is paranoid about the government always tracking him, even though he's not a wanted fugitive. But there's more to the story than just that. It all started when or should I say, I was just a kid. During that part of my life, I had an irritating raspy voice that kids at school would make fun of. It was a very distinctive and ugly voice that would make Justin Bieber's childhood girl voice sound like an opera. It always pissed my creator off when the other kids would call him such names like faggot and vocal retard. The kind of slang you would not expect to come out of the mouth of an 11-year-old child. This constant bullying eventually caused him to stand up for himself. He had enough. So one day, in 6th grade, David punches a kid in the mouth. This starts a fight in which he and the other kid get sent to the principal's office. As a result, my creator was suspended for a week. But he felt a lot better after beating the shit out of that bully. This was back in the early 1990s, when bullying in schools was seen as less of a big deal. Although David had a crappy kid voice, he still had a passion to make videos on the computer. Windows Movie Maker didn't exist back then, but video making on the PC was still possible. Then came the answer to all my creator's problems. In 1995, CFS Technologies released a new computer app that gives a programmer the ability to type in words to create sound. It was called Speakonia. And it was Speakonia that leads us to where we are now. Although my creator is now in his mid-30s, and his voice has deepened well, the memories of how his voice used to be still haunt him to this very day. And he is so traumatized by it that he refuses to make recordings of his voice for use on the internet. And that is the story behind the Most Hated Stuff's use of Speakonia. To the people of YouTube who have criticized this channel's use of Speakonia for the characters and have argued that we should cease operation of the app, I hope this video at least clarifies things here.
Today, I'm ranting on this so-called horror slasher movie called Happy Death Day, in theaters tomorrow, October 13th. Yep, great day for the movie to premiere on Friday the 13th. Bad luck day. Since it's October, Halloween is just around the corner.
As a matter of fact, this was the first time since 2006 in which there was a Friday the 13th in the month of October. I guess you could say that anytime there's one of those in October, it makes the month seem even more frightening. And believe it or not, the original Halloween movie takes place in a year where there was a Friday the 13th in October.
For the trailer, 50 Cent's In the Club is played. Since it's Happy Death Day, she's not going to be partying like it's her birthday when she's murdered.
Maybe she'll be partying in heaven.
So basically a college girl named Tree is murdered on her birthday.
Tree? I don't think I've ever heard of somebody who would name their girl Tree. What's next? Am I going to encounter a girl named Cactus?
As she wakes up over and over again on the same day, she now needs to kill her murderer for this nightmare to end. That's it? Oh, so original. This is unoriginal. This is nothing but a horror movie version of Groundhog Day, with Bill Murray, Andy McDowell, and Chris Elliott.
So I guess that makes Edge of Tomorrow the science fiction action film version of Groundhog Day.
In Groundhog Day, Bill Murray's character Phil keeps reliving the same day. Where's the creativity, the originality? I notice scary horror movies nowadays aren't good since they're unoriginal, nothing but remakes of older scary horror films.
I'd say the movie industry is outdoing themselves, and not in a good way.
And it's pretty much the same horror movies with the same concept. It's all this gore crap with people's heads getting cut off or their bodies sliced and diced in half, and you got these scary looking ass monster creatures that just pop out of nowhere and attack people. The usual people screaming, "Ah! Ah!"
I gotta say, that was a fucking good impression of a person screaming in terror. Great job, D'Angelo.
Screaming at the top of their lungs, the same old crap. I want to beat the living hell out of the killer for wearing that creepy looking baby mask. Thanks for giving people nightmares, you jerk. Just show your actual face already, coward!
Unfortunately, these assholes don't want to get caught. Cause they know witnesses will try to get the police to draw a composite sketch of that person.
Grab a bat, tackle him like a football player, and start swatting, hitting, and home running his ass to the ground or floor.
Or we can grab a gun and pretend like we're at the shooting range. Thank God I live in Texas.
We're in that fake Gerber baby mask. Look like a creepy baby mask version of Meatwad.
You system me with your lies. You make me sad. Please do not insult what little intelligence I have. I need it now.
I can see the resemblance.
It'll be effed up if you wake up out of your sleep in the middle of the night in bed, then you see this killer punk staring at you. That's when it's time to quickly grab a baseball bat, jump and tackle him, lastly beating the snot out of him.
Or we can grab a gun and pretend like we're at the shooting range.
Where's Medea when you need her? Speaking of Medea, she's got another Halloween movie coming out this month too. It would have been epic if there was a Medea Happy Death Day crossover. Medea makes her crossover appearance to help out Tree, and I could see Medea beating the snot out of him saying, "Oh hell no, I don't like the fact that you creeping me out with that creepy mutant baby mask you're wearing. Come get some! Come get some, I'm ready!"
Perhaps we will see that epic fight in Tyler Perry's new movie that will be released this Friday.
F the dude in the mask, F this movie, Happy Death Day. More like Happy F this movie day. Take that goo goo gaga mask off already. Don't this mask just creep you out that you just want to beat the dude's ass even more for wearing the mask?
For all I know, the dude in the mask could be slightly overcooked toast or Mr. Douchebag. Or worse, Nicholas E. Miranda. That motherfucker is like a YouTube terrorist.
This has been my rant on this Happy Death Day movie. Tell me your thoughts on this damn movie and horror scary movies nowadays in general. Goo goo gaga, I'm gonna kill you, shut up.
Hello guys, it's Steve here. It is Monday, December 3rd, 2018.
I'm sorry for making this video rather late, but I got caught up with reality. Either way, 2 months isn't that bad. Still seems relevant enough.
And in this video, I'm going to do a rant on something. I might be a little late on this, because this has been announced like months ago, but I'm just finding out just recently. I'm just finding this out recently, and I feel like doing a rant on this, because I'm not too happy about this.
Neither am I. And you know what? I would say you made this video at a fairly decent time.
But apparently, Dunkin' Donuts is basically going to be renaming themselves from Dunkin' Donuts to Dunkin'. They're basically going to be getting rid of donuts in the name. They're still going to sell donuts, but they're just getting rid of donuts in the name and just going to call themselves Dunkin'. And it's going to officially happen in January.
Right now it's February, and almost all the locations in my part of Texas still have the original name. Hopefully, it will stay that way for as long as possible. Too bad it's only a matter of time.
It's when they're going to officially rename it to Dunkin' Donuts. It's been announced like months ago that in January they're going to just drop donuts from the name, just call them Dunkin'. And honestly, in my opinion, this is fucking stupid. I don't like this name change shit. It's fucking stupid. Why are you naming it? Why are you renaming it?
My guess is that the current CEO of the company is a complete dumbass.
I mean, the name is fine. I mean, it's been Dunkin' Donuts since it started, like, however many years ago.
The first location opened its doors back in 1950. And was located in Quincy, Massachusetts. So the answer to your question as of this response video's time of creation is 69 years.
68 years ago is when Dunkin' Donuts opened.
Keep in mind that this video was uploaded in 2018.
And it's always, for 68 years, it's always been known as Dunkin' Donuts. You know, people have been calling it Dunkin' Donuts. People just know it as Dunkin' Donuts. People call it Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, yeah, I've heard people call it Dunkin' before, just for short, a short nickname. But people still know it as Dunkin' Donuts.
In the Boston area, where Dunkin' Donuts originated, some people actually call it Dunkies. But I agree with you, Steve. A company that has been around and used the same name for decades should never change their official name. It's just fucking wrong and confusing.
And now they're gonna fucking change the damn name. And I heard the reason why they're changing the name is just so people could treat it more like a coffee shop or whatever.
Wow, that is such bullshit. At least I'm a Starbucks man.
And seriously? Who cares? Who fucking cares? It still is a coffee shop. It still is a coffee shop. People still go to the buy coffee. I mean, I don't go to the buy coffee. I don't like coffee. I mean, iced coffee, like Frappuccinos or whatever, from like the Starbucks Frappuccinos I liked. I did reviews on them.
That's my favorite iced drink.
Even though I still don't really drink any coffee drink. But I mainly go to Dunkin' Donuts for donuts. But still, most people go there for the coffee. But I mean, seriously? That's fucking stupid. Leave the damn name alone.
I really wish they could. But I guess the coffee and donut businesses these days are all corrupt as shit.
I mean, for fuck's sakes. And it says on this website. I'm gonna read this. After months of speculation and a few stores officially opening as such, Dunkin' Donuts announced on Thursday it's no longer Dunkin' Donuts. They're just Dunkin'. The Donuts drop. Sorry, I can't read well. The Donuts drop officially puts the company on a first name basis with customers. A press release explained the change will take place in January of 2019.
Wait, what if all the stores in Texas are secretly rebelling against this move and are standing up to keep the donuts in their name? I just hope this is true.
This means that come 2019, all the DD packaging and ads you know and love will just read Dunkin'. And here are the cups. It just says Dunkin'. They dropped the pink donuts, which ridiculous. Really learning into the whole first name basis thing was just follow-up. Was this follow-up tweet from the giant after 68 years of America runs on Dunkin'. We're moving to a first name basis. Excited to be BFF status with you all. Let me play this video.
Facepalm. That's all I can say about this.
Okay. This is basically just showing it renaming to Dunkin'. It's fucking... And Dunkin' Donuts Twitter page is just called Dunkin'. And not a lot of people are happy about this. So many people are pissed off.
I can't believe even Dunkin' Donuts social media accounts would change their name. Are they really that fucking desperate to make their goddamn donuts sound inferior? What the fuck?
I don't blame them. I'm pissed too. I mean, what the fuck? This is just stupid. Renaming it, getting rid of donuts in the name just so people could treat it more like a coffee shop. Ooh, we're renaming Dunkin' Donuts to just Dunkin'. We're getting rid of donuts just so people can treat it more like a coffee shop. You know, fuck that. It's stupid.
I know, right? Man, fuck this name change bullshit.
And the new logo is just boring. It's the same logo, just without the pink donuts. It was a orange Dunkin' and pink donuts. And they're getting rid of the pink donuts. It looks boring. It looks better with donuts in the name.
In my personal opinion, regardless of how their coffee may dethrone their donuts in popularity, I think it's still fucking pointless to change the name of their company. It's like Dunkin' Donuts has officially destroyed their reputation.
For fuck's sakes! I mean, I was fucking scared when IHOP was changing their name to IHOB, but luckily that was just temporary.
Yeah, that change nearly gave me a run for my money.
Thankfully, that fucking scared the shit out of me. And now we have this. Dunkin' Donuts officially going to rename from Dunkin' Donuts to Donuts. What
Don't you mean from Dunkin' Donuts to Dunkin'?
is up with all these companies renaming? I mean, again, the IHOP was just temporary, but still. Dunkin' Donuts now getting rid of donuts? What's next? Is fucking Taco Bell gonna do that? Is Taco Bell gonna get rid of taco in the name and maybe call it Mexican Bell?
That would be a really stupid move. I hope to God it doesn't happen.
Oh, we're gonna call us Mexican Bell because we don't just sell tacos, we sell Mexican food in general. So we're gonna call it Mexican Bell. Or fucking, is McDonald's gonna get rid of Donald's in the name and just call them Mix? Oh, we're just gonna rename to Mix.
If that happens, I would probably facepalm myself until I'm blind.
I'm gonna go to, hey honey, I'm gonna go to Mix to get some chicken McNuggets. Or fucking, I don't know. Burger King gonna get rid of burger in the name, just call them King? I'm gonna go to King and get a Whopper.
Under those circumstances, it would most likely be called King's. But then they might get sued by King's Bowling.
Fucking, what else? Tim Hortons.
We don't have any of those where I'm from.
Tim Hortons is basically just like Dunkin' Donuts. It's basically Canada's version of Dunkin' Donuts. They sell coffee and donuts there. Are they gonna change their name? Are they gonna get rid of Hortons in their name and just call them Tim's? Or are they gonna get rid of Tim's and just call them Hortons? Domino's Pizza did something similar. They got rid of pizza in the name and just call them Domino's just because they sell more than just pizza.
Although that change was a little more justified, since people always referred to them as Domino's. And at least I know their pizza will always be very important to the company.
You know, seriously? Okay, look, yeah, you sell other stuff, that's fine. But it's still known as a pizza place. That's the main thing you sell there. But still, you know, just leave the names alone. Stop renaming all these companies and shit.
Imagine if we lived in a world where no company on Earth changed its name.
It's just stupid. No one likes this. God. Do you think it's funny? Oh! Hey! Let's rename Dunkin' Donuts to just Dunkin'! Let's get rid of donuts! That way we can piss everybody off! Yeah! Oh! It's like, God, it's not funny. Leave the damn name alone.
Oh Steve, your do they think it's funny imitations always crack me up.
Jeez. God. I fucking hate change.
And I don't blame you. It can be very hard to adapt.
Especially if it's shitty change like this. I mean, for God's sake, it's been Dunkin' Donuts forever. People know it as Dunkin' Donuts. So what the hell's the point of changing the name? People are still gonna call it Dunkin' Donuts even after the name change. I know I am.
That's why I said it was a pointless change.
In fact, I might just boycott Dunkin' Donuts. Oh no, I'm probably still gonna go there because I'm still gonna end up craving their donuts really bad.
Like Homer Simpson would say, donuts.
But still, come on, just Dunkin' Donuts. Just leave the name alone. Dunkin' Donuts sounds much better than Dunkin'. Okay? For God's sakes.
I wish those big name companies would watch these videos and actually give in to our demands.
Dunkin' Donuts! Leave your fucking name alone! God!
Whoa! That unexpected loud roar of a reaction of yours just scared the shit out of me.
But yeah, I really hope that they decide, you know what, so many people are pissed off at this, let's just not change the name. Let's just scrap these plans of changing the name and just leave it alone how it is, how it's always been. I mean, seriously, again, people are still gonna call it Dunkin' Donuts. Nobody likes this name change. But yeah, I know this is kind of a bad video. I know I'm having a little bit trouble speaking in this video. Sometimes I have trouble speaking.
It's alright, Steve. You're doing just fine.
But it's just me. But yeah, what's your opinion on the name change if any of you have heard about this?
Like I said, I think it's pointless and ridiculous.
What's your guys' opinion on the name change? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Feel free to comment down below. But this is just my opinion. I don't like the name change. Dunkin' Donuts, leave your name alone. Don't get rid of donuts in the name. Okay? It's just stupid. And for all these other companies, don't rename. Don't change your names. McDonald's, don't get rid of Donald or Mick in your name. Burger King, don't get rid of Burger in your name. Taco Bell, don't get rid of Taco in the name. Leave your names alone, okay? Don't plan on changing your names. All your other companies out there, leave your names alone, okay? But yeah, I'll do more rant, vlogs, reviews, any type of video I do on this channel. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Have a good one. Hello, guys. It's Steve here. It is Wednesday, July 11th, 2018.
Coincidentally, this video was filmed and uploaded on his 22nd birthday, which was also just 3 days after my 36th birthday.
And in this video, I'm going to do a little rant about something that I feel like ranting on. Fucking Roman numerals. You know Roman numerals?
The only problem I really see with this Roman numeral chart is that it shows what is believed to be symbols for the number 4,000, the number 5,000, and the number 10,000. And the reason why it's a problem is because Roman numerals actually only go up to 3,999. So whoever made this chart needs to get their facts straight.
Yeah, Roman numerals. Fuck Roman numerals. For those of you who don't know what Roman numerals are, they're basically numbers that use letters instead. Like, that's basically what they are. They're basically letters that represent numbers. They're numbers, but instead of using regular numbers, they use letters for it. And it's so confusing and stupid.
It is definitely confusing. But the truth is, it's only considered stupid if you really don't understand the whole concept. Just saying.
Like, I'm on Google right now, and just show some examples. I showed a picture of it earlier at the beginning of the video, but some Roman numerals, the Roman numeral for number 1 is an I. That one's not so confusing. Number 2 is 2 I's, I. That can kind of be confusing sometimes because sometimes it looks like 11.
I guess you could say it's like tally marks.
I saw that at this place that I was walking past yesterday in that vlog. It had 2 I's. It looked like an 11, but it was actually a 2 in Roman numerals. 3 is 3 I's, I. 4 is IV. 5 is V. 6 is VI. 7 is VII. 8 is VIII. 9 is IX. 10 is X. 11 is XI. 12 is XII. 13 is XIII. 14 is XIV. 15 is XV. 16 is XVI. 17 is XVII. 18 is XVIII. 19 is XIX, 20 is XX. More pictures. What the hell? Let me get a drink first. My mouth is kind of dry.
I'm a little thirsty too. Let me get a Diet Coke.
The Roman numeral for 50 is L. For 100 is C. 500 is D. 1000 is M. And it's basically Roman numerals. They're letters that replace numbers. Kind of similar to algebra.
Well, at least Steve here knows that Roman numerals only go up to 3,999.
Which algebra is fucking stupid. I'll talk a little bit about that later on. I think I mentioned that in my math rant I made in 2014, but Roman numerals are so fucking confusing. And they're so outdated and old. I don't understand why people are still using Roman numerals for things nowadays.
Well, there are some people who are too much of a dinosaur to upgrade. But at least they're not as behind the times as Amish people.
You have Roman numeral clocks.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Unless, of course, you're saying that all analog clocks, whether in Roman numerals or regular numbers, are completely outdated.
Yeah, my grandparents have a clock that uses Roman numerals instead of regular numbers. They use Roman numerals for the fucking Super Bowl logo almost every year. Yeah, my grandparents have a clock that has Roman numerals instead of regular numbers. They also use Roman numerals for the Super Bowl logo almost every year. I don't understand why they don't just use regular numbers for it. Like Super Bowl 50 instead of using... Or actually, I think Super Bowl 50 is one of them that actually use regular numbers, but...
Well, that's probably because if they used Roman numerals for Super Bowl 50, it would have been known as Super Bowl L, aka Super Bowl Large. Just like Super Bowl 40 might have been nicknamed Super Bowl Extra Large, since 40 in Roman numerals is XL.
Super Bowl 45. Instead of 45, they'll use a Roman numeral for 45, 2 letters. I don't understand why they can't just use the regular number. I'm guessing they're doing that to make it look more fancy or whatever. That's what I'm guessing.
Come to think of it, Roman numerals seem more classy.
Make the Super Bowl logo more fancy. But yeah, they use it for that. People use Roman numerals for names. Jonathan Alexander III, instead of using a 3, number 3 and an RD, they put 3 I's. I mean, what the hell?
I don't know what to say. Anything that isn't Roman numerals, when it comes to that, doesn't seem to look right.
It just confuses the shit out of people. iPhone 10, they use an X instead of the number 10.
Ah, so that's why it's called iPhone X. I get it now.
Use the number 10. Stop using Roman numerals. They're so outdated. It just confuses the shit out of people. I mean, God. And in fucking high school and like literature class, there would be some times where we would read stories that would use Roman numerals instead of regular numbers and shit. It just, like mainly in the Shakespeare stories, you know, because that Shakespeare's from ancient Rome from the 1600s.
Actually, Shakespeare was from England, not Rome.
And yeah, they would use Roman numerals in the Shakespeare stories. In the Shakespeare stories, the language is much different than it is now. Use Roman numerals. It was just so difficult. I remember doing a rant on Shakespeare back in late 2014 sometime.
I saw that video. It was pretty good.
But, yeah. Fuck Roman numerals. They're just so confusing. They're hard. Most people don't even understand some Roman numerals.
Only because they weren't properly educated on them.
It's just... It's just confusing. Somebody sees a Roman numeral on the sign, the number 2 Roman numeral II, they're gonna mistake it for a number 11.
But they might notice the top of the letter I is differently shaped.
They're gonna think it's the number 11 instead of a number 2 in Roman numerals. It's just confusing and shit. Seriously, why are we still using Roman numerals? It just confuses people. I know I'm repeating myself, but seriously, they're so fucking outdated. Just use regular numbers. It's not 1622 anymore. It's 2018, for God's sakes.
And here is the Roman numeral translation of what you just said.
And another thing, fucking algebra. Something similar to Roman numerals. Algebra is also letters that replace numbers. You know, algebra in math class, I hated that. That was confusing too. It's basically when a letter replaces a number and you have to try to solve what the letter is. You have to find out what the letter is by solving the problem.
I agree with you, Steve. Algebra is pretty damn confusing. Fuck that shit.
I struggled at that too. And it's fucking stupid. When the hell are we gonna use algebra in the real world?
Beats the shit out of me. I'm 36, and so far I've never had to use it.
You know, it's fucking pointless. It's a waste of time. But yeah. Another thing, I hate cursive writing. I ranted on that in 2013. Sometime late 2013. But yeah. I don't know. Fuck Roman numerals. Just use regular numbers. Stop using Roman numerals. It's not the Stone Ages anymore. It's 2018.
And here is my mean Roman numeral translation of that statement.
I don't know what else to say. Roman numerals are just confusing, and they're just stupid and outdated.
In other words, they don't apply to him.
That's all I basically have to say. I'll do more rants, vlogs, reviews, any other type of video I do on this channel. I'm planning on doing a review tomorrow, either on that other Monster energy drink that I saw, or that one Coca-Cola in the glass bottle, the peach one, I believe. I don't know.
Steve, I look forward to your videos.
But I'm planning on doing a review on one of them tomorrow. I might do a thunderstorm Saturday because it's supposed to storm, maybe Sunday as well. And also on Sunday, I'm going to be hanging out with my family, going to Connie's Pizza like we do almost every year around this time in July.
Well, that sounds like a fun tradition. I wish I could make an annual event like that.
So I might do a little vlog there. And yeah. I'm going to do more videos in the next week. In this next week, I'll have a couple more videos. Probably a lot more videos. I don't know. But yeah, this is my video. So see you later, guys. Goodbye. Have a good one. Hello, guys. It's Steve here. It is Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018.
Which makes this video relevant, since I am doing this response just 3 weeks later. So I shouldn't expect the same crap Uncle Hammer once received from making a commentary on a 2-year-old video.
My last video I did was like over a week ago, which was that thunderstorm video that I did. Yeah, it's been over a week since I did my last video, so sorry about that. I was just doing other things. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking.
Well, Steve, even if you are a fixture on the site, there is no need to be ashamed for the delay of a video. Look at me, I haven't uploaded a new hatred rant in over 3 years, due to my busy personal life consisting of work, taking care of my toddler son, and especially making wedding plans. Since I got engaged back in April. But I still have my spirit, and I could upload a video at any time.
And also, I've just been too lazy to do a video. Although I did do a thunderstorm video like a couple days ago. However, it didn't really go that well, so I just didn't upload it. But I'm going to do a video now, and it's going to be a rant video. And the topic of this rant is one, basically, time flies.
Oh, how we just hate for time to be like a bird and just fly away. God, life is too fucking short.
When you're basically having fun or just enjoying life, and when time drags ass and goes by so slow, when you're not enjoying yourself, when you actually want time to fly by.
Sometimes that's how I feel at work. And God help me if the audience begins to feel like that while watching this video.
First, I'm going to start with when time flies by, when you're, enjoying life. Don't you just hate when time flies by?
You and me both, Steve.
When it just goes by so fast. I mean, god damn it, I hate that shit. I mean, we're already into May of 2018.
Meanwhile, I am making this response video in June of 2018.
We're almost into June, and it feels like the year just started. New Year's doesn't feel like it was that long ago. I mean, it's 4 or 5 months ago when the year just started. Now, it's May, are you kidding me? It should at least still be March.
I see. I could use another St. Patrick's Day. It would give me another opportunity to chug down some green beer.
I say, it should at least be March, but instead it's late May. Which is good, warm weather and getting closer to the summer, but still. I mean, what the hell? Is it seriously almost June?
One of the things I hate the most about time flying by is that sometimes it goes by so fucking fast that I can sometimes even forget to change my calendar. It's like when you think it's January, it's actually May. Fuck you, speed of time.
Where did the time go?
I think it went in my pants. Let me check. Nope, not in there.
I mean, God. I remember when last year, 2017 just begun. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Hell, I can't believe that 2013 was like 5 years ago.
Funny you should say that, since that was the year the Most Hated Stuff channel was launched. Although I did have another account back in 2006, but deleted it 2 years later.
I mean, I remember when it was just 2013. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. It feels like it was at least 2 years ago. It should at least be fucking 2015 right now.
I know. You see, sometimes the law of physics can make it as if our consciousness is slower than time and space. 1 minute it's 2015, then the next thing you know it's 2018. Perhaps by the time someone is finished watching this video, it will be 2022.
But it's 2018, and 2013 was like 5 years ago. 2010 was almost 8 years ago.
Actually, 2010 is already 8 years ago, depending on the month you're referring to.
Jesus! Slow down, time! Come on! Slow the hell down!
Yeah, time, stop acting like a fucking cheetah. This isn't a race, and there's no need to get old so fast.
It seems like every year goes by faster and faster and faster and faster. It's not even funny. I mean, seriously, if time keeps on going by faster every year, pretty soon I'm gonna be a fucking old man before I know it.
And since I'm 14 years older than you, if you're an old man, I guess that would mean I'm dead. Oh god, it seems like time wants to kill me.
I'm gonna be an old man with gray or white hair. I'm gonna go bald. Fucking get wrinkly, saggy skin, crow's feet, age spots. I'm gonna talk all funny. When I was a boy, we didn't have television. We didn't get our news from the television or a smartphone or internet. We got our news from the newspaper.
Ha ha ha! I guess you'd be a hilarious old man. And maybe I'd be like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
You talk like that, fucking, you have to walk with a cane. I'm gonna use a baseball bat for example, because I don't have a fucking cane. Yeah, you have to walk with a fucking cane and you're slow, you can't even walk fast.
Maybe if you're lucky, somebody will help you cross the street.
You know, you can't even do things that you were able to do when you were younger.
That reminds me, I think I'll finally go forward with production of my hatred rant on aging. 'Cause it really sucks to be an old fucker.
You know, yeah. Your body's not fast anymore and you're not good at things that you used to be able to be really good at when you were younger. That's why you got athletes retiring. Because they end up not being as good at the game. But, yeah.
Well, at least Tom Brady is 40 years old and still playing for those New England Patriots.
Getting a little off topic, but yeah, aging. I did a rant on aging.
And I have plans to do the same damn thing.
But yeah, it's one reason why time flying sucks. Because of getting fucking old sooner. I don't want to become an old man anytime soon.
Neither do I, Steve. I don't think anybody does. I'm 35 and about to be 36 next month, and even though some of the money I make now will be put away towards retirement, I don't want to think about getting to that age just yet. While work can be brutal, I at least appreciate any youthfulness I have left. And you should do the same.
So please, time, slow down. I'm still really young. I'm 21 years old, gonna be 22 in a couple months, but still, come on. Slow down. Because if you keep going by faster and faster every year, pretty soon before I know it, I will be an old man. Nobody wants to be old. You look ugly as shit and you're getting closer to death.
God save us all from death.
I mean, seriously. Slow down. But, yeah. But another thing that I hate is the only time that, you know, everybody actually wants time to fly by, when they're not enjoying themselves, time drags ass. It goes by so slow.
I resent how time drags on at the most boring ass moments. It has got to be life's biggest consequence.
It goes by so damn slow. Like, for example, you're at school or a shitty job that you hate, and you just want the day to go by so fast so you can go home, and yet time goes by so slow. It feels like 5 or 6 hours has passed and you have like an hour left of the day before you can go home, and then you look at the clock. Oh, what? It feels like 5 hours has passed.
That is definitely a bummer for sure. But praise the Lord when it's all over.
And only 13 minutes has passed? You know, yeah, it's happened before. You know, I thought that, like, 5 hours has passed. It felt like 5 hours passed. I didn't even look at the clock. It felt like 5 hours has passed. It was almost time for me to go home. And I look at the clock, and yet, only like 15 minutes of the entire day has passed, and it's still the very beginning of the day.
Reminds me of a time I was at work one day. I was so caught up in my assignments that I kept wondering if it was lunchtime already. Working full-time is not easy, but at least it pays me well, and I do need the money.
And, you know, I think, oh, this day is never gonna end. It's gonna go by forever. It feels like a million years. It feels like it's taken a million years, you know? It's like, come on, fly by. This is the time I want you to fly by, stupid time.
Yeah, time is like a stubborn piece of shit that only flies and drags when it wants to. Sometimes, I wish I had a magic watch that could make time do just the opposite.
Why is it when I'm enjoying life, time has to fly by, and I'm not enjoying it and I want to get the day over with, you have to go by slow. It just makes me want to fucking pick up my clock and punch it. Fucking hurry up, clock! And punch it. Thank God I didn't punch it. Thank God it doesn't have a crack in it.
Looks like somebody will need to get himself a new clock. I have an old one you could use.
I didn't even punch it that hard. But seriously, that's what I feel like doing when time goes by so fucking slow. Or, you know, again, when time goes by fast, when I'm sleeping, you know, there'd be times where I'd be sleeping, and I have to I would have to get up for school in the morning or whatever. You know, and I get up, and I just can't believe that it's time to get up.
I feel your pain, Steve. I'm not a morning person either. Yet, I get up every morning at 6 a.m.
I don't know, like I'd wake up in the middle of the night, it'd be like 3 in the morning, and then like 1 second later, it'd be like 6 in the morning and time to get up. And then I'd fucking punch my clock or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But seriously, why can't time fly by when I'm not enjoying myself?
I guess it's because we are slaves of the space-time continuum.
When I'm, you know, when people are not enjoying themselves, when they're at school or work, but time goes by fast. Or time, why can't time go by, I'm sorry, having troubles getting this out. Why can't time go by slow when I'm enjoying myself? Well, people are enjoying themselves, and time fly by when people are not enjoying themselves, when they're at fucking shitty school or work or any situation where they're not enjoying themselves and they want the time to fly by.
Well, to quote the Righteous Brothers from their song Unchained Melody, time can do so much on you.
Or, sorry, I'm watching the Capitals and the Lightning. Capitals are winning 3-0. They can go to the Stanley Cup final and play Vegas if they win this game.
I'm not a fan of the team, but if they could win the Stanley Cup, that would be good.
But sucks when time flies by, like when you're on your days off or whatever, when you get home from work or school, you know, you got the rest of the night to do what you want, but of course, it goes by so fast.
Oh, why? Just why must the good die young?
And then the next day comes and you have to go to school or work again and deal with the day that'll drag ass, you know? Yeah, fuck that. Another time when time usually flies by, usually summer. You know, the best season ever.
In Texas, where I live, summer can also be a brutal scorching season.
The best season out of all the 4 seasons. Summer's the best season because the weather's the best.
While I do agree with that statement, it can also be a season to not want to go outside without sunscreen. Beware the Texas sunburn, everybody.
And that's when time flies. It feels like summer doesn't last that long. And it goes, you know, like what the hell. And then winter, the worst season. I hate winter because it's so cold and I have to wear all that heavy shit.
You may have to do that where you're from, but at least in my home state of Texas, it rarely ever gets that cold.
And then it goes by so slow and it feels like it's never gonna end. Yeah, that's another time. But for God's sakes, why does time have to fly by when I'm having fun, but drag ass and go by so slow when I'm not enjoying myself?
That is life's biggest mystery.
Do the clocks think it's funny? Hey, let's fly by when people are having fun, when they don't want time to fly by, and then when people do want time to fly by when they're at school or work. Let's make time drag ass and go by so slow. Yeah! It's like, God, it's not funny, stupid clocks.
Wow, I guess I'll never look at clocks the same way again.
Don't do that. Seriously. Fucking God. I don't know. This is probably an odd rant.
It's fine by me. I approve.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm the only one to do a rant on this. I'm not the first one to rant on this. I saw another rant on this, which the video is by Do Not 1999, I believe.
Hey, I know that guy. He's one of my favorite YouTube users. That dude brings up a lot of good points.
I don't know. His videos are awesome, by the way, but he also did a rant on this. But yeah, fuck time flying by when you're having fun and enjoying yourself, and dragging ass when you're not enjoying yourself.
Yep, time is a real bitch. If only we could control time.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Just checking the channel to see the scores on other games. But I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'll do more rants, reviews, vlogs, thunderstorm videos, gameplay videos, any other type of video I do on this channel. I might do a review video tomorrow, so yeah, for those of you who enjoy my reviews, well, keep an eye out for that.
I look forward, and if it's already been uploaded, I'll go look for it immediately.
If I do it. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Excuse me, my voice cracked. Have a good one.